Hello and welcome to the video. Today I'm taking a closer look at a fascinating vintage timepiece, the 1952 Omega Bumper. Reference number 24465. This watch embodies a classic mid-century Omega design, while featuring an iconic movement that earned the Bumper nickname. Let's dive into its history and my thoughts on it. And I don't think I need to tell you about the Omega company history, right? So, why is it called the Omega Bumper? The Omega Bumper gets its name from its unique bumper automatic movement, an early self-winding mechanism used by Omega in the 1940s and 1950s. Unlike modern full rotor automatic movements that rotates 360 degrees, the bumper movement only moves back and forth in an arc about 120 to 150 degrees. When the weighted rotor swings, it hits two small springs, acting as bumpers, which absorb the impact and send it on the opposite direction. This creates a subtle, distinctive thought that wearers can sometimes feel on the wrist. It was an important step in the development of automatic watches, paving the way for the full rotor designs we see today. Specifications and condition. The Omega Bumper features a 34mm stainless case with a lug-to-lug distance of 42mm, giving it a compact yet well-balanced presence. Second hand has a beautifully sunburned patina, which I absolutely love. The black dial has been repainted, and while I know for many collectors this is a deal breaker, I'm personally okay with it. The gold Arabic numerals and arrowhead markers add a refined vintage appeal. The watch movement has been fully serviced and runs with a strong amplitude. A acrylic crystal protects the dial, and while the crown is signed by Omega, the case back is not. An uncommon feature for vintage Omega watches, this along with the imperfect dial refinishing allowed me to purchase the watch at a lower price. Strap and steel buckle are aftermarket. Despite its age, the watch is in great working condition. The movement has been fully serviced, ensuring accurate timekeeping. The case has some light scratches and minor dings, but nothing that takes away from its vintage charm. The crystal has a few minor surface scratches, but overall visibility remains clear. The dial refinishing does show some imperfections, like slight painting bleeding around the numerals and markers, but as I already mentioned, it's not a deal breaker for me. Originally, I wanted to buy the Omega Constellation chronometer reference number 168.005, because I saw it in the series, gentlemen, but I thought it was a bit expensive at the moment. I've already spent a lot on watches, what a surprise. Then I came across the Omega Bumper and I thought close enough. I love that it's from 1952, older than most grandmas and grandpas. It's a fantastic vintage piece with a unique movement and history. Plus, because the dial refinishing was so bad, I got it for much cheap. I ended up paying just 340 bucks for it. I know for many people a repainted dial is a big no-go, but to be honest, I'm okay with it. It doesn't bother me that much. Sorry guys, I have to give a quick update here. I wrote the watch dealer and he answered a few questions for me. I'll summarize them briefly. The watch was bought from Japan, it was serviced in December 2024, and they didn't screw up the dial. Since we are talking about the dealer, you can check out his website. They make damn cool vintage stuff. The Omega Bumper is a wonderful vintage piece with history, character and mechanical charm. If you are into vintage Omega watches or unique movement, this is definitely one to appreciate. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you like the bumper movements or do you prefer modern full rotor automatics? Don't forget to like, subscribe and stay tuned for more vintage watch content. See you next time.